Don't be anxious about Valentine's Day. God's love never leaves you. Valentine's Day. The world tells us it's a day of love, but for so many, it's a day of loneliness. A day that reminds you of what you don't have. Maybe you've been hurt, betrayed, or abandoned. Maybe you're still waiting for someone to love you the way you deserve. Or maybe you've lost the love you once had, and now your heart feels empty. But let me remind you of something today. God's love never leaves you lonely. It never leaves you guessing. It never leaves you sad, broken, or without. The world celebrates love with chocolates and roses, but God celebrates love with a cross. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. Jeremiah 31:3. Everlasting, unfailing, unshaken. That's the love God has for you. A love that doesn't depend on your relationship status. A love that isn't based on what you can offer, but simply because you are His. When you feel forgotten, God says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. When you feel unworthy, God says, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139:14. Heart is broken, God says. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. The enemy wants you to believe that you are unloved, that you are missing out, that you are not enough. But the enemy is a liar, because before anyone ever gave you a Valentine's card, God wrote your name in the palm of His hands. Isaiah 49:16. Before anyone ever called you mine, God said, you are my beloved. So if this Valentine's Day finds you single, divorced, widowed, or waiting, don't be anxious. Don't be discouraged. You are already loved beyond measure. A spouse may hold your hand, but only God can hold your heart. A partner may walk with you, but only God can carry you through. A Valentine may bring you gifts, but only God gave you the greatest gift, His Son, Jesus Christ. John 3:16. So instead of dreading this day, celebrate the greatest love of all. Let God's love fill every empty space in your heart. Let His presence be your peace. Let His promises be your hope. Because God's love never leaves you lonely. It makes you whole. It makes you enough. It makes you His. And that is worth more than 1,000 roses. Happy Valentine's Day from the one who loved you first and forever.